Welcome to the Krusty Rabbit Hole, where every day is a great day not to be Cecil. Anyway, it's been a while since Master Shredder went live. He went live, I think it was yesterday, and I missed the live, so I caught up with it today. Now, there was one question that he asked that not a lot of people actually asked, but that question was in my head for a long time. Now, the reason why I didn't mention it is because when I cover Cecil for what he says. So that's kind of first-hand information. What's coming out of Cecil's mouth. When I get other kinds of information, it's second-hand information, and in order to really talk about it, you kind of have to go to the source. But Master Shredder's brought it up, so let's talk about it.
Come here, sir. I'll tell you one thing that we haven't asked enough questions about. Random News posted a picture of Cecil's mugshots.
Now, what he's going to talk about, actually, Random News actually covered it in his video, and I think it was the last one he done. I'll leave a link for that at the end of the video as well. I'll leave a link to the stream at the end of the video as well, and I'll leave a link to both their channels.
And I must have missed something, because this mugshot was apparently from the time he touched them kids.
It is kind of weird that it was brought up and then it wasn't talked about. It's kind of weird. And I was kind of wondering to myself, why is more people not asking questions?
I want that information. How can I get that info?
Well, I can tell you that when Random News covered it, it came from a video that, or a live stream that a guy called No Life Mike was doing. Now, by the look of the video, No Life Mike had got the information. Now, I don't know if you know No Life Mike, but maybe reach out to him. But I'm going to show the part of the video where Random News brought this up.
Do I need to reach out to Random about that? I don't know.
Most likely No Life Mike, because he brought up the information in the first place. Anyhow, I'm going to bring over my screen here, and this is the part of Random News video, and this is what actually Master Shredder was talking about.
Yes, he was.
Sounds like a fact to me.
But what I want to know is, y'all been going after me for 9 years. You have no victims. Y'all found the girls, and you still have no victims.
Well, see, Cecil's definition of victims and our definition of victims are two different things. When it comes to Cecil, there's a lot of people that are victims. Psychologically, bullied online, blah, blah, blah. We're talking about the girls in this case. Now, something came up which makes this statement, it makes him look like an idiot.
We found plenty of victims. We just choose not to exploit them like Cecil does.
Exactly.
You see, I ain't worried about you people. I don't watch your videos. I don't care what you're saying about me.
Again, remember he said that.
Cecil takes the odd peep. You know, he says he doesn't watch the videos. He takes the odd peep. He might only watch the first 10 seconds of the video and take it completely out of context, but he does take an odd peep.
But what Cecil didn't realize is that Low Life Mike was watching this shit, and he had a little surprise for Cecil.
Ooh. This one is a doozy. As I says, I will leave the link to this video. It's Big Mad episode 26. I'll leave a link at the end of the video. Random users videos are pretty good. And if you're not really fully up to scratch on the Cecilverse, there's a playlist. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel for random users videos.
And then your name starts with the words "no life."
Who's he talking
Yeah,
about?
you got that right.
Who is that?
No life.
Who's that guy?
You're gonna call yourself No Life?
Cecil must have spent about 24 hours thinking up of that insult, which very often it happens and it just doesn't land very well, does it?
Because you're being sarcastic to the people that you troll by saying that you don't have no life. Your only life is to troll people. Yeah, you openly admit
That's what I meant.
that you.
Cecil swears he knows everything.
I didn't even come up with the name.
Yeah, the truth doesn't matter to Cecil, so he really doesn't give a fuck.
Since you know so much, trying to fucking break it down, Mr. fucking psychologist, you don't know shit. You're
Yeah, Cecil tends to diagnose people with mental illness without a qualification whatsoever.
a fucking child molester. You know how to molest children, bro, okay? You can do that better than me. That's it. That is it.
I mean, judging by Cecil's history, he's had a lot of practice.
You're not a good person, Cecil. You know why you're not a good person, Cecil? Because you fucked a child, bro. And then, okay, look. People make mistakes. You don't just like slip up and molest a child. But let's say you did slip up and molest a child. You never even took accountability, bro.
That's exactly, I mean, like, you know, some people's upbringing was pretty bad and all the rest of it, but the fact that Cecil never takes any accountability for anything, and then bullies people online, calls people names, goes after their appearance to try to make them feel small and all the rest of it, so he can feel big. He's become, that's one of the reasons he's not a liked person. But Cecil never takes accountability for anything. He never puts up his hand and says he's wrong. It's always somebody else's fault, including victims.
You tried to in the video, but when the heat got hot, you backed up and said, whoa, that ain't what I said. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, because he's a sick, lying-ass coward.
These are your words, not mine. What would you do if you're young and these hot little girls are throwing themselves at you?
You see, that is another video, not the confession video. That's a completely different video, which was backing up the confession video. So if we edited the original confession video, we'd have to edit all the other videos, which don't make sense. And we all know that the confession videos, you know, the original audio hasn't been tampered with whatsoever. I don't need to go into that again.
We know what C Love's gonna do. He's gonna fuck.
Yeah, because he's sick in the fucking head.
Because that's what he did. But, he never even took accountability. He said, I ain't got no victims.
Santa Claus is coming with a big bag of presents here.
Bro, if you ain't got no victims, this is not a victimless crime because the word victim is in the motherfucking charge, bro.
Now, I don't know what this is here. And I don't know where he got the information. Did he make a freedom of information request, or did he, or what's that in the US? I don't know. I do understand that sometimes if you want to get into some police records, you have to pay. And, you know, did he do that? I can't answer that because I haven't been speaking to No Life Mike. But I don't know what this is. Access buying link. But anyway, continue, sir.
Oh, shit. I've been trying to get this for years. And your boy Mike just dropped a Christmas present on us.
You see? That's why it don't make sense that you're saying you don't have a victim. You say, oh, they found the girls and they still don't have no victims.
There was an incident number there as well.
But this piece of paper right here,
Just told us everything we needed to know.
this is C.
There's a joke along with this picture, and I'm going to leave it to random use. Let's just say it. Because his joke is better than mine. But you know it's coming.
Love, Ronald. Cecil, C. Love, Carroll, out of Covington, Kentucky, located near
Oh, you know that there's going to be a joke attached to this picture, and I'm just going to keep my mouth shut here.
Cincinnati, Ohio, right across the water from Cincinnati, Ohio. If you know him or you know any...
Oh, sorry, I'm not laughing at the incident itself. It's just this picture.
Anybody that's around that area.
See, there's a case number right there. 06-CR-00115.
Put them on alert. We have a full-blown child molester on the loose.
Look at this fucking goofy. He's so short he can barely make it into the mugshot. I'm had to change his name to Pint-Sized Pedo. And once the chomo got exposed, he stayed up for like 4 days straight going at everybody. Check this shit out.
Just to give you an idea of what Random News' intentions are, at least I tell the truth about you, motherfucker.
Really? Because when I exposed him in front of his wife, he tried to call me a chomo.
No, I'll leave, as I says, I'll leave a link at the end of the video. But the thing is here, right? Cecil tries to expose Random News and says, this proves that you lie and you make up stuff and you edit videos. And the examples that he gives is the parodies that he makes. And in the description it says that it is a parody. But Cecil, for some reason, thinks that, right, he's made this stuff up, he's edited all this together, which means he edits videos. Everybody edits videos when they're on YouTube. You know, but he won't go to some of these videos that have these crucial pieces of information. And the umpteen time that Cecil has contradicted himself and Random News has pointed it out perfectly. And as I says, if you want to know more about Cecil from way back and you're just new to the channel and you're new to this, go watch the whole playlist of Random News. I've watched it about 4 times at this point. But I'm going to leave it at that. Is the documents authentic? There's a case number there. I don't know. It's, you know, for Master Shredder, the source came from No Life Mike, as you saw. So I don't know. But it's kind of weird that nobody actually brought this up. You know? So, you know, if there's no victims, if Cecil says there's no victims, maybe we should remind him. And this is a reminder to Cecil. You know, he hasn't, and actually, Cecil hasn't brought this up. You know, Cecil likes to avoid certain things. Like the dog barking in the background in his confession video, he never brought that up. And this, never brought it up. So I just thought this was interesting, and it was interesting that Shredder brought it up, because it was in the back of my head, and I said, what way can I go forward with this? You know, is it completely true or is it not? I don't know, but you know, there's something up there, and I think we really need to get more information. There's not enough information to us fully say, you know, yes or no or whatever. But it's worth investigating, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to leave that one for now. Talk to you again really soon.